Well, actually, he's on my property, and I have several posted no trespassing signs.
She wasn't even on my land 5 minutes before trying to stir up chaos. I was walking the fence line when Karen, the self-declared HOA president, even though my ranch isn't under her HOA, marched up with a clipboard like she owned the place. "This driveway is now closed for safety reasons," she snapped, slapping a laminated notice onto my post. I read it twice, just to be sure I wasn't losing my mind. According to her little paper, the ranch road I built and paid for was now off-limits to anyone who wasn't part of her HOA, which was wild considering their subdivision sat half a mile away, and they'd been using my driveway as their shortcut for years. I told her flat out she had no power here. She leaned closer like she was laying down the law. "From today, no one enters without HOA approval." Behind her, 2 men in neon vests were unloading orange cones from her SUV. They weren't county workers. I could see that right away. "Karen?" I said. "You're trespassing." She smirked. "Call the cops." Already did. And sure enough, minutes later, a black sedan rolled up. 2 men stepped out with badges dangling on lanyards. No marked car, no real uniforms. One muttered something about enforcing HOA rules. My blood pressure spiked, but I stayed calm, even smiled. Because here's what Karen didn't know. This ranch has been in my family for 3 generations, and my younger brother just happens to be the county sheriff. Karen folded her arms like she had already won, while her so-called officers rattled my gate chain as if testing it. I asked for proper IDs, not those plastic cards around their necks. The tall one sneered, "We don't have to show you anything, this is HOA business." I almost laughed. HOA business? On land that existed decades before their HOA ever did? I stepped closer, voice low. "You've got 30 seconds to step off my property before you find out what real law enforcement looks like." Karen scoffed loud enough for the neighbors to hear. "You're bluffing. Everyone knows you're just a stubborn rancher. We have permission." Perfect. She had just cornered herself. What she didn't see was that my phone had been recording the whole time, and I'd already texted my brother. 2 minutes later, a patrol truck came flying down the road, dust trailing behind. The fake cops didn't even notice until the siren chirped once. My brother stepped out in full uniform, one hand on his belt, the other holding county records. He looked straight at Karen. "Ma'am, do you have legal authority to close a county-registered driveway?" And just like that, the game flipped. If you believe landowners shouldn't be bullied by fake rules, comment "Stand Up" and share this story so more people see what happens when real law meets HOA power plays.